We had for the last 3 days Rule 42 clinics before the Silver Cup. We had one last year in Palma organized by ISAF, who ended up being very good. And both objectives are to educate sailors and judges, and for all of them, sailors and judges, to be on the same wavelengths when judging Rule 42. It was very interesting here. During these 3 days we had a great condition. We went out when the breeze was between maybe starting at 4-5 knots, very marginal, but up to 11 knots. We had some nice big waves, and about 18 guys came out on the water with their coach. They tried different techniques. We asked them to push a little bit so they can try the limit. And we had 3 very good, talented judges who've been around the fin class for a long time. We had John Doe as the instructor. We had Peter Skrull from Germany, and Michal Jodlowski was a national judge for the Fin sailor and has been to many Fin events. So this was really interesting, and really the objective is to teach the Fin sailors how they can find the limit, their own limit, and really sail fairly within the rules. And for the judges is to see, and actually it was very promising to see that there were the 3 of them judging the Rule 42 the same way. Now we are going to have lots of work editing lots of mini clips on the different Rule 42 actions on the water, and have them posted on the Fin website, and also probably on the ISAF website for race officials, and use that as a training videos for sailors and judges. It's very, very beneficial. These 3 days were really great, and the sailors were really happy. They came out of it with really the feeling they learned so much. We are trying to do that probably before any other major event, at least once a year, and it's really all beneficial.
The most important objective is to get the judges and the sailors understanding, and we're on the same page. We actually don't like giving penalties for Rule 42. We don't like giving penalties at all, but obviously we have to look after the guys that sail within the rules and penalise the guys that break the rules. The problem is Rule 42 is quite difficult to know where the line between what is okay, what is not okay, and the whole purpose of the clinic is that we get a common understanding of that line. Especially good working in a clinic situation when there's no real penalties around, so we can talk to them, we get a much better relationship with them, and I think they understand when we've done a clinic that we're really all on the same side. We just want good sailing, good racing events with fair sailing for everybody. That's what we're trying to achieve, and the clinic really helps that. As always, I learn a little bit going back in my memory as a Fin sailor, but refreshing is always good, and seeing the new techniques, just seeing exactly how they're sailing the boats is really good. I think there were a couple of surprises for the sailors, particularly sailing downwind in waves. That probably the biggest learning is that the amount you rock and the amount you pump has to be consistent with the size of the waves. So that's probably the biggest learning, and understanding exactly where that level of rocking for different sizes of waves is just takes practice. It's good to have the practice.